Hello dear students, welcome back to the class The Evergreen English, and today we'll move on with the next poetry of PUC first year. Yes, that is If I Was a Tree. Yes, this is reflections again. This is the poem. Yes, If I Was a Tree. Yes, written by the poet of this poem is Mudnakudu Chinnaswamy. Of course, if you want, you can have a glance on this poet. You can read. Okay, see there, note on the poet. Mudnakudu Chinnaswamy was born in 1954, is a well-known poet who hails from Mudnakudu village in Chamarajanagar district of Karnataka. He has two post-graduate degrees, that is M.Com, MA, with diploma in literature in social sciences. He is director finance in Bangalore Metropolitan Transport Corporation, that is BMTCVC by profession. Yes, poetry is his passion, but has worked in other genre of literature as well. Besides having a wide range of interests in culture, theatre and social work, he has brought out 24 books so far. Okay, so this shows his keen interest towards poetry. So which include 6 collections of poetry, 4 of essays, 3 plays and a collection of short stories. He is widely translated into many Indian languages apart from English, Spanish and Hebrew. An anthology of his selected poems in Spanish has been brought out by the government of Venezuela under World Poetry Series. So this is about a poet. Of course, when it comes to examination point of view, when it comes to 4 marks answers, you have to write 1 or 2 points about the poet too. Okay, fine. Let us move with the poem now. If I Was a Tree. Yes, this is your 7th poetry or 7th from the course book. Mudnakudu Chinnaswamy. Pre-reading activity is there. Do you think that being a tree is more convenient than being a human being? Yes, this is a question to you. Do you feel that being a tree is more convenient than being a human being? Yes, this is your answer. Whatever your answer is, you can give. Of course, some may say, yeah, tree is excellent. Some may agree with, yeah, we are good with, as a human being, right? So this is your opinion. Pre-reading activity. Of course, merits and demerits both are there when we are a tree as well as when we are a human being. So yes, starting with the poem, it runs in this way. Let's go into the poem. If I was a tree, the bird wouldn't ask me before it built its nest what caste I am. When sunlight embraced me, my shadow wouldn't feel defiled. Yes, what the poet wants to become. Here it is a clear explanation that poet says that he wants to be a tree. If I was a tree. Yes, the poetry overall it is about discrimination on caste system. Yes, caste based discrimination we say. So of course it was there in the prior ancient days, but still so many of the present generation also follow. So what he says, if I was a tree, the bird wouldn't ask me before it builds its nest what caste I am. Yes, he is comparing himself. He himself is a nature. If I was a tree, then the bird wouldn't ask my caste before building nest in the tree. As birds, without asking anything, they directly build nest in the tree. This shows harmony of the nature, right? Yes. When sunlight embraced me, my shadow wouldn't feel defiled. Yes, sunlight embracing in the sense falling on the trees, coming and hugging itself. This is what the nature is. Nature is very beautiful, right? They have understanding between each other we see. So the sunlight embraced me in the sense what? Tree. When the poet is a tree, the sunlight will not ask his caste, right? So my shadow wouldn't feel defiled. Defiled, again the meaning of defiled is feeling dirty. My sunlight wouldn't be, my shadow wouldn't be dirty, he says. Yes, moving. My friendship with the cool breeze and the leaves would be sweet. Yes, it shows the friendship. Presently, we human beings, what we do? Yes, depending upon our caste, creed, riches, wealth, isn't it? We make friendship. But when it comes to the nature, yes, he talks about the friendship to human beings. Friendship is something different. They see all these things. But when it comes to the nature, they never see the caste or the wealth, whatever they have. All right. So here he says cool breeze and the leaves would be very sweet. Raindrops wouldn't turn back, taking me for a dog eater. Dog eater, here it means untouchable, right? So raindrops, when the rain comes, right, when it is raining, the raindrops never asks whether to what caste you belong, to the tree. So the poet want to be a tree. Yes, when I branch out further from my roots, Mother Earth wouldn't flee shouting for a bath. Yes, he continues his relation with other nature, that is Mother Earth, right? Natural source, we say, natural resources. Earth is also a natural resource, and Mother Earth wouldn't flee for a bath. Yes, for a bath, again it means that we human beings, when we touch untouchables, there was an era actually, right? When it comes to the caste system, the humans always, that if they touch any untouchable, they used to flee for a bath. Then only they feel that yes, I am clean now, right? So that was the situation of humans. That was the situation. Still also so many human beings follow the caste system, but the nature or the tree wouldn't follow, so says the poet. Moving towards, the sacred cow would scrape her body on my bark, scratching wherever it itched. And the 300,000 gods sheltering inside her would touch me. Yes, very beautiful sentence. Yes, paragraph. What he says, poet continues his explanation about he himself being a tree, that yes, the sacred cow is always considered as a sacred animal, right? So it would scratch her body on the bark of the tree wherever it itched. And it is believed that there are 300,000 gods which are sheltered in the cow. Okay, in the picture you can see, right? It comes and it takes shelter from the tree. Okay, and it would touch the goddesses. They themselves come and touch the tree. Who knows, at the end, hacked into pieces of dry wood, burning in the holy fire, I might be made pure, or becoming the buyer for a sinless body, be born on the shoulders of 4 good men. Yes, very beautifully explained by the poet Mudnakudu Chinnaswamy. He says that at the end, so uses of a tree, here he says the uses of the tree. At the end, though when human beings die, we are useless, right? So but when the tree dies, at the end, hacked into pieces of dry wood, the tree becomes dry wood. So burning into holy fire, right? When we do some omas, agnes and all, we use tree pieces, isn't it? Dry wood as the Almighty making pure, we say. So I might be made pure. Again, here the tree becomes pure, he says, or becoming the buyer for a sinless body. Okay, be born on the shoulders of 4 good men. Again, he tells about after death, the tree is also used as the box for the sinless body. When a human being dies, he becomes sinless, right? So his body is sinless, we say. Buyer in the sense, it's a box frame. Usually it is maintained in Christianity and all, right? So buyer, it is a frame of a box, isn't it? Which is made from wood. And after death, of course, 4 good men, right? The men are called as good because they have to carry the sinless body, right? So then only the humans become pure, by holding the by giving shoulder to the sinless body, it has been said, right? So very simple, in simple words he has explained. So overall summary of this, of course, many times 4-mark question compulsory, 1 marks as well as 4-mark question is there. Here from this poem there would be no 6-mark question. So of course question like yeah, why does the speaker want to be a tree instead of a human being in the poem? If I was a tree, this is most likely question. Many times the question has been asked, why does the poet want to be a tree? Yes, overall general explanation of all the paragraph, right? So the speaker wanted to be a tree because no one could discriminate it. The bird wouldn't ask its caste, and sunlight would embrace it. Its shadow wouldn't be polluted. It can make friendship with cool breeze, and raindrops would not go back by thinking that it is an untouchable. The tree would feel happy with the touch of a sacred cow, and it would get the opportunity of providing shelter for 100,000 gods. The tree can become pure if it would be cut into dry pieces, and can help the sinless dead body by becoming bier on the shoulders of 4 good men, right? So here the poem also represents the fire equality in life elements, right? The life forces like sunlight and the cool breeze are equal in nature because they are all inevitable, and one without other is meaningless. So sunlight, here he says, right, sunlight and the cool breeze, sunlight and the cool breeze are equal. In other terms, they both balance the nature. When cool breeze is high, sunlight manages its hotness, and when sunlight is hot, the breeze makes it. So this is what we say, managing. The nature manages everything. So one without other is unimaginable. So these life forces are equal in nature's idea of equality. Here the poem also represents social discrimination, as the speaker, much humiliated by the social discrimination and wanted to become tree to escape from discrimination in society. He feels very much safety, and of course he feels purity also, and generosity, and helping nature in the tree than in human beings. So here in the society, man without thinking of helping others thinks of himself, right? So why we say man is a selfish being. So he neglects and discriminated some and appreciates others in the name of caste, creed and religion. Of course, this we can see in the societies, right? Still we follow all this caste system, creed, religion. Depending upon that, we describe and we appreciate the human beings. So this practice is meaningless, says the poet, and the practice must be prohibited and sustain equality in society. So this is overall summary of the poem. Hope you have understood. If you have any doubts related to this poem, kindly write in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, The Evergreen English. And don't forget to press on the bell icon so that you can get further notifications. Thank you.